Hi everybody, it's Thomas here, and welcome to my carpet, take 2, because the first take that I just did I was not in focus, so that was beautiful, wonderful done by me. This is a new update vlog, or update vlog. I'm someone who says vlog, so sorry about that if that annoys you. This is going to be me just talking. Very minimal editing, and yeah, I'm just going to be talking about what's going on with me, what's going on with the channel, what's going on with my writing. The main idea behind these new monthly vlog videos is to give myself some accountability for myself and for you guys. To keep my motivation up, because my 2026 has been quite weird and a little bit of a roller coaster motivation wise. I have my script on my phone down here and it keeps blacking out, so sorry about that if it's going to look a bit weird sometimes while I talk. But yeah, as you can see here from my habit tracker, 2026 has been mostly me doing the bare minimum of what I wanted to do, which is 15 minutes every day. I have had bursts of motivation here and there. I've had some weeks where I was really motivated to do stuff, and some weeks where I was just slumping. But yeah, I'm hoping that a little bit more schedule will help with this motivation, and like I said, give myself some accountability towards myself and to you guys, to let you know that I'm still here and what's going on. So we're going to have these update vlogs, and if I'll continue to be on my carpet, I don't know, I thought it would be funny to try it. But we'll have them the first Saturday of every month. And then I want to try and upload the more heavily edited stuff, you know, sort of the 2026 tips on getting started writing a book video that I did in January. Have that every third Saturday. So we would have 2 long form content out every month. And then, you know, this consistency will hopefully help me with the motivation and like feel like I'm doing stuff, progressing on the channel. And yeah, on to probably the biggest update for today is that I got a new short story. Woo! It's called To Die 1,000 Times. And this one is actually the length of a short story, where the other short stories that I've made has probably been more like what in the English language is called novellas, which I think is like a middle ground between short story and novels. This is the secret project that I know I've been talking a little bit about on the live stream, that I started last summer, in summer 2025, sorry. And yeah, it's quite experimental. There are no names. It is in the present tense, and I've tried the use of the personal pronoun, the first person perspective, the I do this, I touch, I run, you know, sort of like that. And it's been interesting and very weird to write, especially because of that personal pronoun, because even though it's fictional characters, it's just very personal, right? And you know, I draw from my own experiences, sad as they might be for this. But yeah, it's done, and I'm very happy about it, and I hope that you guys will read it. It's up on my webpage right now, both in English and in Danish, if that's your thing. Somewhere on the screen, and there's a link to it in the description below. Now, what's also interesting about this is that it is actually not part of my Journeys anthology, but it is a prequel to want the next one that's coming, that I'm almost done with the first draft, but it's been on hold because of my book. So that's cool, I think, at least. And it sort of accomplishes a lot of the same things still as what I want my short stories to do, which is talk about the culture of whatever race or whatever species is it evolves around, right? The Fey folk in this case. And it is, like I said, it's a prequel to Want, so it features basically the same characters. Might as well get that out there. Onwards to the next one. Next point on the agenda, which is my book. The one that we wrote during NaNoWriMo last year and a little bit of December. December last year, I kind of hit a snag in my book writing. And it was that chapter 12 just seemed like a never-ending chapter. And I just really needed a break from it at some point. So I sort of started, as we got into the new year, I sort of started To Die 1,000 Times. And now that that's done, I do actually feel rejuvenated and ready to get my book that I still don't have a title for, the first book in the Evening Sun trilogy, to get that done. And so in the spirit of starting again, I will start... Sorry, my eye is itchy and my nose now. Great to do on camera. In the spirit of starting again, starting slow, taking things, not rushing into things. I wanna finish chapter 12 on my own, and then we'll live stream from chapter 13. So that way, the live stream can also start with something fresh. It's a new year. We're going back into live streaming. So live streaming is coming. And it won't be something that we've already spent like 10 hours on. Of course, I'll catch you guys up what happened and all that, and where to go in the chapter and so on. So that was a pretty nice segue into the next, which is live streams. I do plan on live streaming again. Vespa will rise against the evil of the Temple of the Drowned from chapter 13, and I promise that. I've written that in my script. And I like the idea of having streams on Mondays and Wednesdays. And then, having a schedule with that, and then twice a month we do these long-form content videos. So it's going to be a lot of activity on the channel. But it's not going to feel overwhelming for me, which I think I do tend to set myself up with overwhelming plans. And maybe that's actually not what's going to happen. Maybe I will get overwhelmed, but I won't until I try it. The schedule that I've prepared here, Monday, Wednesday, with live streams, for hopefully in the near future, 2 long-form content during each month, and sprinkle with some short-form videos here and there. I think it's doable, and it's fun. It sounds fun, and I like that. I want to have fun. There is right now a poll up on my page, on my channel, sorry, where I just want to hear your thoughts on when I should be live streaming. So I am, of course, located in Denmark, in Europe, Central Europe. And I know some of you guys are from the US, a couple of you guys are from Asia. So I just wanted to know what the majority of you guys would like to see, like when the live stream should be on, when the live stream should be live, whether it should be noon for the US, the Americas, which would be evening for me and night time for Asia, or it should be nighttime for me here in Europe, and it would be evening in the Americas and noon in Asia. I don't know. I would like to hear thoughts. There's a poll up, and you can go and check that out. It's in this. The link is in the description as well. And yeah, I think that was pretty much it. I hope that I've been in focus all throughout this video. I should have this time. Otherwise, I guess I'll do a third take. This was good. This was a lot shorter than I thought it would be, than I feared it would be. I think I want to do much less editing when I speak in general, and that requires a bit more stream of words coming naturally from me, flowing naturally from me. If you saw my 12 questions about me, I'm sure you noticed that I edited that quite heavily, removing all removing all double explanations, removing all slightly too long pauses. I think that's something I want to keep in, just to keep it more authentic. And we'll start with these vlogs. So yeah, this me from my carpet, letting you guys know what's going on. Over here, there is a video. Get to know some of my thoughts about who I am and why I started writing. I hope that you liked this video. If you did, please remember to show me on YouTube and maybe even subscribe to me if you haven't already. I'll see you on the next carpet in the next video. Bye.